Hey folks, this is Putz327 and welcome back to the Silent Age. Now, I'm sorry to say this, but I did look up what to do with the apple, and honestly it's kind of silly, but oh well. Beggars can't be choosers. Yeah, it's a tad silly, but so I've spent a long time going around and around and around trying to find a piece of fruit or a vending machine, and
Whoa!
Sounded like it came from the end of the hallway. Because Dr. Lambert is here. Alright. Yeah, what I looked up, it didn't say anything about this, so. No, the time machine is gone. That wasn't supposed to happen. What are we gonna do now, Joe? Think. Okay, calm down, think. Maybe if I destroy that computer in the next room, I can still make things right, but I need to move fast. Yes, you do. You need to move very fast. Come on, run, Joe. Move it, Joe. Meanwhile, great.
This means that from now on, you will be in charge of not only yours, but Frank's assignments too. That's right. That means downstairs lab sanitation, drain assignments, the works, with all the clearance that entails. That's a lot of responsibility we're investing in you, Jasper.
I thank you, sir. But what about Frank?
Okay, so we have to go over here, dump the dirt in there, put the apple in there, go to the future, get the apple,
Nice.
and then do this again. I really thought that was very silly, but that's just me.
And you brought me an apple. Good. There's no eating in the lab, so I'll just pop out for a few to get some fresh air. Anyone asks, I'm up on 14 redacting Tuesday's pathology reports. Got it? Just don't touch anything.
As soon as you go out, I'm getting this liquid, because that's going to destroy the computer, I'm sure. Hydrofluoric acid, yep. Yep, we can destroy a computer with that. Crap.
Should I be writing this down? I don't have anything to write with.
Shut up and pay attention. You are standing on the brink of an extinction-level event sent in motion by greedy halfwits that will eventually end the lives of every man, woman, and child on the planet.
Oh, crap.
Okay, so come out the door. What are you doing? Oh, wow. Wow. Destroy the computer. Quickly now, quickly. Oh, what? Future, go in there, travel to the past, destroy the computer.
Whoa! Poor Dr. Lambert.
Keep your voice down.
Yikes!
Shh.
You're alive?
Well, for a little longer at least.
But how?
I faked it.
Faked what?
You detailed this exact scenario to me 40 years ago, remember? Of course you do. To you, it was a mere day ago. The earlier version of you had to see me die and get dragged off, so as not to alter the course of action that brought you to my doorstep in the first place. And yet I had to survive long enough to assist you in carrying out your mission. So I staged my premature demise.
So, you're not dying?
Oh, I am dying all right. Despite my better judgment, I attempted to circumvent getting shot by taking a different route to the labs than originally planned. I foolishly believed I might actually bend the rules of cause and effect. The gaping hole in my gut makes it pretty damned evident how that turned out.
Yeah.
Dr. Lambert,
No more questions. Did you destroy the research data like I asked?
Yep.
The computer? Yes, sir. Yes, I did.
Thank God. Now there is just one last matter to attend to. I need you to stop the last time pilot, the one who just left. Fortunately, we know exactly where, or should I say when, he is. The device, give it to me. You see that console behind you? Check the numbers in the first line of the fourth column and read them back to me.
$429-496-7295.
Are you sure that's correct?
I'm sure.
Dear God. I have configured the device to return you to the same destination. Here, take the device. Go end this. One last thing. You can never.
Dr. Lambert? Are you... Dr. Lambert? Sir?
Alright, so... let's go. Somewhere in the distant future. That was a very cliche death thing. Mobius train.
Oh my. What happened?
How long have I been out? The last thing I remember is using the time machine. It usually makes me a little lightheaded, but never anything like this.
Oh
It's
no.
also broken. Whoa. Yeah, looks like it. other time machine looks totally different, besides the fact that it's completely falling apart. It must have been here quite a while. This is probably going to be the last episode. Piece of cloth. Okay. He's wearing the same suit I saw in those photos on the wall back at the lab. Alright. That's not surprising at all. Block of concrete. Okay. Looks like some kind of impractical kitchen table. It says Berman Solar on it. Alright. It would be cold. Looks like a power generator. Flipping the switch, but it's not coming on.
Arr.
Can't reach it, can't see any switch. Okay. Terminal sunk halfway into the ground. Fantastic.
No. No, no, no!
Time machine's blown to bits. Well, yeah, it would be. I don't know what we're supposed to do here. Something? Ah, yes. Cryotube. I did miss that. So I think it's one of the cryotubes, but this place looks hundreds of years old, maybe more. What year did I end up in? Must be one of the time pilots. The ones that never made it back. Okay. Well, that really doesn't help. At all. Yeah, you probably can find some use for the cloth. Why didn't you take it the first time? Let's go wet the cloth. Sorry if there's a lot of clicking, I'm just tired of him going at a snail's pace. Feeling that something happened, big solar thing, like on my time machine. Exactly, what is it powering? Why are you coffin. That is a person in the wall. Yep. Okay. So now we can go out of here. Because we can cut the vines or the roots. Couldn't cut it. What? So what are we supposed to do with it? Oh, you sharpen it on the rock. It's a bit silly. It's a bit silly here, game developers.
Wow.
Now we go through the vines. Or the roots, as they're called. They look like vines to me. Oops. Sorry, I just knocked my microphone out of the stand. And I did it again. Hopefully it'll stay now. It fell on me a couple times. It's kind of rude. Shitty broke. Okay, we'll go through. And there's Frank.
Frank?
Joe. Oh. Please. Need water.
What are you...
Please.
I'll get you some water. Hang in there.
Now we're Frank's errand boy. Oh, well, I have a feeling this is going to be the last episode. Yeah, let's go. You already said that. Gotta go get Frank some water.
Here you go, Frank.
Thank you.
I don't understand. What are you doing here? Where are we?
I'm not sure. I had no time. Pushed it as far as it'd go. From what I've been reading, everything gets imprecise the farther you travel. Even your physical location can get messed up. Nobody's been this far. We could be hundreds, maybe thousands of years in the future for all I know.
I don't get it. So, you're a time pilot now?
Do I really need to spell it out for you, Joe? I stole it.
What? You stole the time machine, but why?
Look, I've got no reason to tell you, but I guess it doesn't matter. You're the last person I'll be sharing anything with anyway.
The truth is, I'm a Soviet agent.
Cut it out, Frank. I'm not falling for that one again.
I'm not joking.
Frank, you're just sick, confused. Come on, you can't be. Where's your Russian accent?
Joe, I'm an undercover agent deployed by the Kremlin. My job is to fit in. How far do you think I'd get if I went around calling everyone comrade? My real name is Yuri Barishev. I came to America in my early 20s. I went to school here, worked here, spent nearly 10 years building the foundation of an ordinary life. But the truth is that my life is far from ordinary. I am a spy. I was planted by the Soviet Foreign Intelligence Agency to gather intel on advanced U.S. military research programs. And I started getting my first missions in the mid-60s. At the time, I thought I had built a promising portfolio of leads, but as I started to pursue them, most of them turned out to be worthless. By 1968, I had run out of goodwill with my handlers at the Kremlin. I was a disgrace and headed for extraction. Desperate for something, anything to report, I came across a Canadian company moving large shipments of iridium, osmium, rare metals not typically used in mainstream manufacturing. The buyer turned out to be a government shell, rerouting the materials to unofficial contractors, one of which turned out to be Archon. Having convinced my superiors that I was onto something, I got a job as a janitor. But I didn't dig up much until you showed up. You were a great distraction, giving me plenty of chances to access off-limits areas. And for a while, I was able to scrounge together enough intel to keep the Kremlin happy. My hunch was correct, but I didn't have the full picture. Not yet. The metals were being used to build something unusual, all right. But I just couldn't piece it together. What I found made no sense. Time travel, doomsday scenarios. It read like bad science fiction. For a while, I thought they were on to me, feeding me bogus information. But as time went on, with security tightening around the labs and no one confronting me, I began to suspect that my intel was legit. But time was running out, with Brezhnev and your President Nixon set to negotiate the nuclear disarmament treaty in a few weeks. My superiors were demanding results. My job on the line, I got desperate and careless. And this morning, I got caught. I was tailing an engineer into an off-limits lab when I bumped into Barney from security. Ironically, management chalked up my trespassing to cluelessness and settled for just firing me.
Fell.
Knowing I wouldn't get another chance, I stole a security badge and snuck back in. I just found the time machine operator's manual when you showed up out of nowhere and nearly screwed it all up. Then it clicked. Not only could I steal the technology, it was the perfect getaway, too. Using the manual, I set the destination as high as it would allow. I figured if I could just get far away, I'd have plenty of time to figure out how to get it back to the motherland. But, well, I guess you know the rest. Listen, Joe. I'm really sick, and I'm not making it back. But you still can. The time machine has a timer, like a toaster. It's designed to return home unless the timer's reset. I removed the main power supply fuse to keep it from taking off without me. Here, take it. I have no idea how you got here, and I guess it doesn't matter. Still, despite my mission, a double life, and the deceit, your friendship was always genuine. You're an honest guy, Joe. And I've really enjoyed your company. No, please leave me. The pain's coming back. Oh, it hurts to talk. Need rest.
Well then, that took a surprising turn. I don't know why my mouse is not working right now, but okay. So we have to go use the fuse with the time machine. What are you coughing for? You stop everything when you cough. Looks like it. Foreign organism detected. Great. Okay, on this belt. How does that work? Yeah, door only opens from the outside. Do I have to bust the wall? Yep.
No. No, it can't be. The foreign organism. It's me.
Yep.
I brought back the disease. I'm the one who spreads it. It was me all along. I must have brought it back with me. Oh God, I think I'm gonna throw up. I can't deal with this. What do I do?
I know it's empty. Use it. Great. We don't have a card either. Mm-hmm. Come on. So now what? Okay, the whole lab is under lockdown, but what do we do now? Okay. Really don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Search the guard again, perhaps? Oh, we can use it with the file cabinet, maybe. Don't know how that would help me exactly, but... Okay, it's locked. So use the key.
Oh.
Alright. So use that. Get in the tube.
Oh.
Okay, well, I thought that was going to be the end of the game, but apparently it is not. So I'm going to leave this episode here. Things are getting pretty interesting. So remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you would like to help the channel in a more direct way, please visit my Patreon in the link below in the description. Again, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, see ya.